Good evening, USC. I'm Spencer Buckler.
And I'm Ann Bailey, and welcome to this week's edition of Monday Night Mashup.
Our lead story tonight. A family is grieving 2 days after an 8-year-old girl fell 2 stories and died while on a cruise ship Saturday morning. The Carnival Glory, which is owned and operated by Carnival Cruise Lines, was docked in Miami when the incident occurred. An investigation is still underway to determine exactly how the girl fell from a landing to the atrium 20 feet below. Miami officials say she was transported to a local hospital in critical condition where she later died. The child's name has not yet been released. The ship has been turned back over to Carnival Cruise Lines to resume normal operations.
In national environmental news, Californians of the Santa Rosa area were ordered Saturday to evacuate as wildfire continues to spread. As of Sunday, 40 people have died, and thousands of firefighters continue to brave the elements. Nearly 12 Santa Rosa firefighters have lost their homes to the flames. Additionally, over 200 people are said to have gone missing since the beginning of the crisis. Although the tragedy is isolated to Californians, many are eager to assist. Airbnb hosts are taking in victims who have lost homes free of charge. GoFundMe provides a compilation of reputable ways to donate, and Facebook groups and Google Documents provide relief resources and information to evacuees. The tragedy illustrates how dangerous fire can be. Although there is no threat on the East Coast, Gamecocks should remember to follow fire drill procedures as dorm fires are common.
Night mashup. While some of us are certainly enjoying the Halloween season, a handful of college football teams might not be feeling the same way. The AP Coaches Poll saw some major shakeups this week as 4 top 10 teams suffered losses over the Friday the 13th weekend. Chief among those teams, the Clemson Tigers. After falling to Syracuse in what would only be Clemson's 3rd loss in the last 37 games, our rivals from the upstate dropped from 2nd to 7th in the polls, while Washington, Washington State, and Auburn all dropped out of the top 10. Meanwhile, the Gamecocks had a much more enjoyable weekend as they picked up a crucial SEC win against Tennessee. While the offense continued to struggle, the defense put up yet another strong performance. The Vols only managed a total of 207 yards on offense and were kept out of the end zone for all 4 quarters. The Gamecock defense finished off the day with a game-saving goal line stand capped off by a Chris Lamont's deflection that sealed the win. Looking ahead, the Gamecocks have a bye week this week and will take some extra time to regroup over fall break before hosting Vanderbilt next weekend. In other sports news, the MLB playoffs are in full swing, if you will, as the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers are just 2 wins away from playing for a World Series title. The Astros travel to New York tonight as they look to take a commanding 3-game lead over the Yankees, while the Dodgers have the night off before traveling to Chicago tomorrow for Game 3 against the Cubs. Once again, my name's Patrick DeMar with sports. We'll be right back in just a few moments with some information about homecoming festivities next weekend.
I'm Spencer Buckler, back with Ellie Marley, Executive Commissioner of the Homecoming Committee. So Ellie, most people know that 21 Savage is coming here for Cockstock, but what are some other events that students can get excited for before homecoming?
You know, the great thing about the homecoming week this year is we have quite a diverse schedule of events. We have our homecoming kickoff event, Collier, Carolina, Monday, 11 to 2 on Green Street. There'll be a lot of great opportunities for students to get involved, listen to music, eat some free food. We then continue on Tuesday with a new event, Cultural Street Fair. You get a little bit of a taste of the cultures here at USC. And then on Wednesday we have Coachella event. It is our music talent event, so come out and see the talented Gamecocks here on campus. And then on Thursday we get the unique opportunity to see the 23rd annual STEP show.
Okay, so say a student isn't involved with an organization that's doing something for homecoming. How can an individual student get involved with the events?
So the great thing about Homecoming 2017 is we've created a schedule of events where, yes, teams can sign up and compete for our Homecoming Cup, but individual students are more than welcome to just walk up and get involved, participate, and enjoy their time.
Okay, so in your opinion, what do you think the most exciting homecoming event is?
I can honestly say I'm really excited for every single event we have planned. It depends on the student. If you're into different cultures, our Cultural Street Fair will be great. If you're really into dancing, Spurs and Struts and Step Show are going to be a great opportunity as well.
And Columbia is very much a college town. What are some ways the citizens of Columbia that aren't students can get involved with homecoming?
So our Columbia community has a great opportunity to get involved with our week of events in general. They can participate with our students as well as buy some general admission tickets for the Coachella event on Friday.
Homecoming begins Monday. Ellie, thank you so much. Well, that's all we have for this week's edition of Monday Night Mashup. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at SGTV News 4. For Monday Night Mashup, I'm Spencer Buckler. We'll see you next week. Carolina, forever to thee.